Our saddles.
Patrol, attention! I ain't giving my orders yet.
Well, unless your orders are...
Rawhide is an American Western TV series that became a staple of Friday night viewing on CBS for 8 seasons, eventually moving to Tuesday nights. The show starred Eric Fleming and Clint Eastwood, along with Paul Brinegar, Sheb Woolley, and John Ireland. As trail boss Gil Favor, Fleming would often introduce episodes with a monologue. The drovers of Rawhide frequently encountered corrupt individuals and faced trouble from crooked townsfolk or lawless politicians in nearby towns. This classic Western is known for its exciting stories and the enduring chemistry between its talented cast. The show's themes of perseverance and justice continue to resonate with viewers today. Will the drovers manage to overcome the challenges they face in the next episode?
Surgery. If he didn't get it, he'd die. It was the kind of surgery from which very few, if any, ever recovered.
Rawhide, the popular 1950s TV series, captivated audiences with its 217 black and white episodes. The show, set in the 1860s, revolved around the challenges faced by the drovers of a cattle drive. Among the diverse characters, Rowdy Yates, played by a young Clint Eastwood, stood out as the impetuous and inexperienced cowhand. In the early episodes, Yates' youthful exuberance often led him into trouble, requiring Favor, the trail boss, to keep a tight rein on him. Eastwood's portrayal of Yates was instrumental in launching his successful film career, as the character's development from an impulsive youngster to a seasoned cowhand mirrored Eastwood's own growth as an actor. The show's theme song, Rawhide, became a cultural phenomenon, with its catchy tune and lyrics capturing the spirit of the Wild West. The series' success can be attributed to its compelling storylines, memorable characters, and realistic depiction of the challenges faced during a cattle drive. Rawhide remains a classic example of the Western genre's enduring appeal, with its themes of camaraderie, perseverance, and adventure continuing to resonate with audiences today. The show's legacy is a testament to the power of storytelling and the timeless appeal of the Wild West. Despite the passage of time, Rawhide remains a beloved piece of television history, with fans still appreciating its contributions to the genre and its memorable characters, particularly the young and fiery Rowdy Yates.
Find your convicts yet?
In the late 1950s, a new TV series called Rawhide gained popularity, introducing the world to a young actor named Clint Eastwood. This classic show featured gritty action that showcased Eastwood's tough guy persona, making him a household name by the time the series ended in 1966. As Rawhide came to a close, Eastwood had already become a star on both the small and big screens. His rugged charm and intense acting style were a perfect fit for the Western genre, which was about to undergo a major transformation. In the mid-60s, Eastwood starred in a series of Italian-made westerns, known as spaghetti westerns, that would revolutionize the genre. The first of these films, A Fistful of Dollars, was a huge success, and it established Eastwood as a major movie star. The following year, Eastwood starred in For a Few Dollars More, which was an even bigger hit than its predecessor. This film further solidified Eastwood's status as a leading man and cemented his place in cinema history. In 1966, Eastwood starred in what would become one of his most iconic roles, In the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. This film, the third and final installment in the Dollar Trilogy, is widely regarded as one of the greatest westerns of all time. Through his work in Rawhide and the spaghetti westerns, Clint Eastwood transformed the Western genre, making it grittier, more violent, and more complex. His contributions to this genre have left a lasting impact on cinema and continue to resonate with audiences today.
Planning on eating it? Because I'm planning on eating the saddles and all that gear.
In 1967, Jolly Film, the studio behind A Fistful of Dollars, pieced together old Rawhide episodes to create the movie The Magnificent Stranger. Eastwood sued the studio, leading to the film's withdrawal in 1967.
How can you be so sure?
You're eating it.
Clint Eastwood's Rowdy Yates boots made a comeback in his 1992 film Unforgiven, marking the beginning and end of his cowboy career. The classic TV series Rawhide, which aired from 1959 to 1965, was darker than most westerns of its time, tackling heavy subjects and occasional ghost stories. Throughout the show's 6-year run, the characters faced numerous challenges and moral dilemmas. The original cattle drive, which began in the first season, reached its destination in the middle of the third season. However, this did not mean the end of the show. Instead, the characters continued to face new adventures and obstacles. The show's writers were not afraid to delve into heavy subject matter, making Rawhide stand out from other westerns of the time. The characters grappled with issues such as racism, violence, and the harsh realities of frontier life. Additionally, the show occasionally featured ghost tales, adding a supernatural element to the western genre. Despite the show's darker tone, it remained popular with audiences. The show's success can be attributed to its strong writing, talented cast, and the enduring appeal of the western genre. Today, Rawhide remains a classic example of the western genre and a testament to the power of storytelling. In conclusion, Rawhide was a groundbreaking TV series that pushed the boundaries of the western genre. With its heavy subject matter, occasional ghost tales, and talented cast, the show remains a classic example of the western genre and a testament to the power of storytelling. And even today, Clint Eastwood's Rowdy Yates boots serve as a reminder of his enduring legacy as a cowboy. In the late 1950s, Rawhide made its mark on television with a series of episodes that delved into the supernatural. This classic western, known for its gripping tales of cowboys and cattle drives, took an unexpected turn with episodes like Incident at the Top of the World, Incident of the Murder Steer, and Incident of the Haunted Hills. Incident at the Top of the World transported viewers to a chilling atmosphere, as the characters found themselves in the midst of a ghostly blizzard. The black and white cinematography added to the eeriness, making the unseen threat feel all the more menacing. Similarly, Incident of the Murder Steer and Incident of the Haunted Hills brought supernatural elements to the forefront. In the former, a mysterious and deadly steer seemed to have a mind of its own, while in the latter, the characters encountered unsettling occurrences in a seemingly cursed valley. The use of dark and light in the black and white cinematography further enhanced the spooky atmosphere, making the unseen threats feel all the more menacing. The show's ability to seamlessly blend traditional Western themes with supernatural elements made for a truly unique viewing experience. These episodes stand out as some of the most memorable in Rawhide's run, showcasing the series' versatility and willingness to explore new territory. The show's ability to create a sense of unease and fear, all while maintaining its Western roots, is a testament to its enduring appeal.
Ain't he? Well, yes. They're very good, but I need more information about you and your...
In the 1959 TV series Rawhide, viewers were treated to more than just the thrilling adventures of a group of cattle drivers. The show also featured a number of soon-to-be famous faces as guest stars, including Elizabeth Montgomery, Leonard Nimoy, DeForest Kelley, Buddy Ebsen, Barbara Eden, Alan Hale Jr., June Lockhart, and Gavin MacLeod. These actors would go on to find success in other iconic TV shows and films, making Rawhide a small but significant part of their enduring legacies. Among the talented cast of Rawhide was Clint Eastwood, who played the role of Rowdy Yates. Eastwood would become one of the most renowned and accomplished actors of his generation, known for his work in both film and television. However, during the run of Rawhide, Eastwood was also making headlines for a more personal reason. In 1989, the National Enquirer revealed that Eastwood had secretly fathered a child with stuntwoman Roxanne Tunis during the show's run. The child, a daughter named Kimber, was born in 1964 while Eastwood was married to his first spouse, Maggie Johnson. This revelation came as a surprise to many, as Eastwood had kept his personal life private throughout his career. Despite the scandal, Rawhide remains a beloved classic among older adults who grew up watching the show. Its talented cast and exciting stories continue to resonate with audiences, making it a memorable part of television history.
I think my blindness hurt him more than it did me.
In the late 1950s, a new TV series called Rawhide made its debut, capturing the hearts of many viewers with its engaging stories and thrilling scenes. The first season of this classic was filmed at Universal International Studios in Hollywood, providing a convenient and well-equipped location for the production team. As the show gained popularity, the producers decided to add more extensive railroad scenes to enhance the storyline. These scenes were filmed on the Sierra Railroad in California, a picturesque and historic location that added authenticity to the show. Rawhide had a grueling production schedule, with the crew working hard to produce a new episode every week, except for a 3 to 4 month break between seasons. This intense schedule was challenging, but it helped to create a tight-knit and dedicated team of actors and crew members. From the second to the seventh season, each season of Rawhide consisted of 30 episodes, leaving little room for breaks for the lead actors. This demanding schedule required a high level of commitment and professionalism from everyone involved in the production. Despite the challenges, Rawhide remained a popular and enduring TV series, with many fans continuing to enjoy its classic episodes to this day. The show's memorable characters, exciting storylines, and iconic theme song have left a lasting impact on the world of television, inspiring many other shows and films in the years that followed.
T-Bar H Ranch hired him up in Branch Canyon. That's 80 miles north.
Paul Brinegar, who played the character Wishbone, was a prominent figure in the 1959 TV series Rawhide. With his beard being a significant part of his character, Brinegar appeared in over 215 episodes. The beard became so iconic that without it, he was virtually unrecognizable, highlighting its importance to his role. Brinegar's portrayal of Wishbone was a crucial part of the show's success, and his beard was a defining characteristic of the character. It was a symbol of his wisdom and experience, making him instantly recognizable to viewers. The beard was not just a prop, but an essential aspect of Wishbone's personality and a visual representation of his character's depth. In the world of Rawhide, Brinegar's beard was more than just a physical attribute. It was a symbol of the character's strength and resilience. The beard was a testament to Wishbone's enduring spirit and his ability to weather any storm. It was a reminder that even in the face of adversity, there was always a source of inner strength to draw upon. Brinegar's beard became such an integral part of his character that it was difficult to imagine Wishbone without it. The actor's dedication to his role was evident in his commitment to maintaining the beard, even off-screen. It was a mark of his professionalism and his understanding of the importance of his character's visual identity. In conclusion, Paul Brinegar's beard played a significant role in the success of Rawhide. It was a symbol of Wishbone's character and a visual representation of his strength and resilience. Brinegar's commitment to maintaining the beard was a testament to his dedication to his role and his understanding of the importance of visual storytelling. Without the beard, Wishbone would have been a completely different character, and the show would have lost a significant part of its visual identity.
What, Andy? We better look for some place to hold up. Why?
Eric Fleming, the star of Rawhide, was a central figure in the popular TV series during its first 7 seasons. Fleming played the lead role of Gil Favor, the trail boss of a cattle drive, and his performance was highly regarded by both fans and critics. However, when Fleming was let go from the show at the start of the 8th season as a cost-saving measure, the show's audience was outraged. Fans of the show were so devoted to Fleming's portrayal of Gil Favor that they vowed never to watch Rawhide again without him. The show's producers and network, CBS, were taken aback by the strength of the viewer backlash. In response, they aired just 1 episode of the 8th season without Fleming before making the decision to cancel the show altogether. The impact of Fleming's departure was swift and severe. Without its beloved star, Rawhide was unable to maintain its audience or its momentum. The show's cancellation was a clear indication of just how important Fleming had been to its success. Despite the show's untimely end, Fleming's performance as Gil Favor remains a classic example of his talent and charisma. His portrayal of the tough but fair trail boss was a defining characteristic of Rawhide, and his absence was deeply felt by fans and colleagues alike. Even today, Fleming's work on the show is remembered as a highlight of his career and a testament to his enduring appeal.
Yeah, I don't think that matters right now. I mean, what is important is...
Eric Fleming, the star of the popular 1950s TV series Rawhide, met a tragic end shortly after the show's conclusion. Fleming had ventured into filming a movie in Peru where a canoeing accident led to his untimely death. The rapids proved too strong, causing his canoe to overturn and claiming his life. This unfortunate incident brought a sudden halt to the career of the talented actor, who had left an indelible mark on the world of television through his role in Rawhide. His death was a great loss to the entertainment industry and his fans, who fondly remember him for his work in this classic TV series.
Mr. Damon, that's what I do. No, really? Well...
Rawhide, a 1959 TV series, is a classic in the world of westerns. Set in the late 1800s, it follows a group of cattle herders driving a herd from Texas to Kansas. The show is significant as it was one of the longest-running western series in the history of American television. The show's main character, Gil Favor, is the trail boss of the cattle drive, played by Eric Fleming. Clint Eastwood, in his breakthrough role, plays Rowdy Yates, the young and inexperienced cowhand. The show's themes revolve around the harsh realities of the American West, the dangers of long cattle drives, and the camaraderie among the cowboys. Rawhide was aired during the height of the Western genre's popularity, reflecting the era's fascination with the American frontier. The show's success can be attributed to its compelling storylines, memorable characters, and realistic depictions of cowboy life. The show's impact transcended its time, inspiring future Western series and films. Its themes of perseverance, leadership, and friendship continue to resonate with audiences today. This classic Western is a testament to the enduring appeal of the American West and the cowboy way of life.
Sounds silly now, doesn't it?
Why did you come back?
Well, I had a...
The casting process for the 1959 TV series Rawhide was a fascinating journey, full of auditions, chemistry tests, and pivotal moments. Each key actor was chosen with great care, resulting in a perfect blend of talent and chemistry. Take Eric Fleming, who played the trail boss, Gil Favor. With his rugged good looks and commanding presence, Fleming was a natural fit for the role. He had already made a name for himself in television and film, which made him an easy choice for the producers. Clint Eastwood, on the other hand, was a relative newcomer when he was cast as Rowdy Yates. Eastwood had only appeared in a few small roles before Rawhide, but his audition left a lasting impression on the casting directors. His quiet intensity and raw talent were undeniable, and he quickly became a fan favorite. The chemistry between Fleming and Eastwood was instantaneous, and it translated beautifully on screen. Their characters had a complex relationship, with Favor acting as a mentor to the younger Yates. The dynamic between the two actors was palpable, and it added a layer of depth to the show. Sheb Woolley, who played the scampish trailhand, Pete Nolan, was also a crucial part of the cast. Woolley was a seasoned actor and musician, and his experience brought a sense of authenticity to the role. His character was often the comic relief, providing a much-needed break from the tension of the open range. Paul Brinegar, who played the cook, Wishbone, was another standout. Brinegar had a long career in film and television, and his portrayal of the grizzled cook was both endearing and humorous. His character was the heart of the show, providing a sense of warmth and comfort in the harsh wilderness. The casting of Rawhide was a carefully orchestrated process, with each actor bringing something unique to the table. The chemistry between the cast members was undeniable, and it helped to make the show a success. From Fleming's commanding presence to Eastwood's quiet intensity, each actor played a pivotal role in bringing the show to life.
What happened to you?
Don't let them get you. Poison.
The directorial vision behind the 1959 TV series Rawhide was largely shaped by its director, Rudolph Maté. With a background in cinematography, Maté brought a unique visual style to the show, utilizing wide shots of the American West and close-ups to capture the emotions of the characters. Maté was influenced by the German Expressionist movement, which is evident in the show's dramatic lighting and camera angles. He often used shadows and contrast to create a sense of tension and drama, adding depth to the storytelling. Collaboration was key to Maté's approach. He worked closely with the cast and crew, encouraging their input and ideas. He had a particular rapport with the show's star, Eric Fleming, and their collaborative efforts resulted in a strong on-screen chemistry between Fleming and his co-star, Clint Eastwood. Maté's direction was not just about visual style. He also focused on character development and story arcs. He worked with the writers to ensure that the characters were well developed and that the stories were engaging and meaningful. This approach helped to create a rich and immersive world that resonated with audiences. In addition to his work on Rawhide, Maté directed several feature films, including DOA and The 300 Spartans. His legacy as a director is marked by his innovative visual style and his commitment to storytelling and character development. His contributions to the world of television and film continue to be celebrated and studied today.
They were very tired. Gillian may still be awake.
In the late 1950s, the production of the popular TV series Rawhide brought together a talented team to create a compelling Western experience. The show's set design was meticulously crafted to capture the essence of the American frontier. Realistic ranch houses, saloons, and corrals were built, complete with weathered wood and authentic props. The series was primarily filmed at CBS Studio Center in Studio City, Los Angeles. However, to add a touch of realism, the production team often ventured out to locations in the Southern California desert and surrounding mountains, which doubled as the vast plains and dangerous territories of the Old West. Filming a TV series in the late 50s came with its own set of challenges. Without the modern technology available today, the crew had to rely on practical effects and ingenuity. For instance, to create the illusion of a stampede, they used fast-moving vehicles covered in canvas to simulate galloping horses. This clever technique added excitement and realism to the action scenes. One notable innovation employed during the production of Rawhide was the use of multiple cameras. This allowed for more efficient filming and provided the editors with a variety of angles to choose from, enhancing the overall pacing and visual storytelling. Despite the challenges, the cast and crew of Rawhide persevered, creating a captivating and enduring Western series that still resonates with audiences today.
Moved in. Shaw won't have a chance to put a bullet through him.
The creation of the Rawhide score and soundtrack was a collaborative effort between composers Dmitri Tiomkin and Nelson Riddle, along with musicians from the 20th Century Fox Orchestra. The music they crafted complemented the narrative and emotional tone of this 1959 TV series, setting the stage for the trials and tribulations of the show's cattle drive protagonists. Dmitri Tiomkin, an accomplished composer with experience in both film and classical music, composed the main title theme for Rawhide. This rousing, upbeat piece, featuring a driving rhythm and memorable melody, perfectly encapsulated the spirit of adventure and camaraderie experienced by the characters on their long journey. Nelson Riddle, a renowned arranger and composer, contributed the majority of the background music for Rawhide. His compositions, often featuring lush strings and poignant solo instrumental performances, added depth and emotional resonance to the show's scenes. Riddle's music was carefully tailored to the narrative, heightening the tension in action sequences and accentuating the poignancy of dramatic moments. When creating the Rawhide score, both composers drew inspiration from traditional American folk and country music, blending these styles with orchestral elements to create a unique and engaging sound. The use of harmonicas, banjos, and acoustic guitars, combined with the sweeping grandeur of the orchestra, created a sonic landscape that mirrored the show's Old West setting. The musicians of the 20th Century Fox Orchestra played a crucial role in bringing the Rawhide score to life. Their skill and versatility allowed them to seamlessly transition between the various musical styles featured in the show, resulting in a cohesive and engaging listening experience. In interviews, both Tiomkin and Riddle spoke of their desire to create music that would enhance the viewer's emotional connection to the show. By carefully considering the narrative and emotional tone of each scene, they were able to craft a score that not only complemented the on-screen action, but also deepened the audience's engagement with the characters and their stories. In conclusion, the creation of the Rawhide score and soundtrack was a collaborative effort involving skilled composers and musicians. Through their combined talents, they crafted a memorable and engaging musical backdrop that perfectly complemented the show's narrative and emotional tone.
My father's life, too. Why?
One of the most iconic scenes in the 1959 TV series Rawhide is the opening title sequence, featuring a gripping theme song and dynamic visuals of a cattle drive. Director Elliot Silverstein wanted to create a memorable sequence that would set the tone for the entire series. He chose the song Rawhide, performed by Frankie Laine, which became a massive hit and is still recognized today. The cinematography is striking, with sweeping shots of the American West and close-ups of the cowboys' faces, conveying the harshness and beauty of their environment. Another memorable scene is the campfire episode, where the cowboys gather around a fire and share stories. This scene highlights the camaraderie and bond between the characters, and the cinematography captures the warm glow of the fire and the rugged landscape. Actor Eric Fleming, who played Gil Favor, recalled the scene as one of his favorites, stating, "It was a simple scene, but it spoke volumes about the characters and their relationships." The Stampede episode is another iconic scene, featuring a thrilling chase sequence with the cowboys trying to control a herd of runaway cattle. Director Silverstein used innovative camera angles and fast-paced editing to create a sense of urgency and excitement. Actor Clint Eastwood, who played Rowdy Yates, later said that scene was a real challenge, but it was also a lot of fun. It was a test of our physical and mental stamina, and I think it paid off on screen. The impact of these iconic scenes is still felt today, as Rawhide remains a classic example of the Western genre. The show's themes of camaraderie, adventure, and perseverance continue to resonate with audiences, and the striking visuals and memorable performances have left a lasting mark on television history.
To take what is ours and depart in peace.
The 1959 TV series, Rawhide, quickly became a hit, capturing audiences with its gritty portrayal of the American West. The show followed the adventures of a group of cattle drivers as they drove a herd of cattle from Texas to Kansas. The raw, authentic depiction of life on the range resonated with viewers, providing a stark contrast to the often romanticized version of the Old West seen in other media. Rawhide's impact on popular culture was significant. The show's theme song, composed by Dmitri Tiomkin with lyrics by Ned Washington, became a classic in its own right. The song's memorable opening line, "Rollin', rollin', rollin', keep those doggies rollin'," is still recognized today, a testament to the show's enduring legacy. Moreover, Rawhide served as a launching pad for the career of its star, Clint Eastwood. Eastwood's portrayal of Rowdy Yates, the young, inexperienced cowboy, catapulted him to stardom. His rugged good looks and tough guy persona became synonymous with the Western genre, influencing a generation of actors who followed in his footsteps. On a deeper level, Rawhide contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes. The show explored the harsh realities of life in the Old West, including the challenges of survival, the complexities of human relationships, and the tensions between different cultural groups. While the show did not explicitly tackle social issues of the time, it provided a backdrop for viewers to consider these themes in a broader context. In conclusion, Rawhide left an indelible mark on American television and popular culture. Its authentic portrayal of the Old West, memorable theme song, and the rise of Clint Eastwood to stardom all contributed to its enduring legacy. Furthermore, the show's exploration of social and cultural themes provided a platform for viewers to engage in broader discussions about the human experience.
How do you expect me to keep this warm if you keep putting it out in empty places like that? Get it back here and...
Rawhide, a 1959 TV series, received positive critical reception during its time. The show, which followed the adventures of a group of cattle drivers in the American West, was praised for its tight plot lines and strong character development. Eric Morris of the New York Times wrote, "Rawhide is a sturdy, driving show that never flags in interest or pace." He commended the series for its authentic depiction of the Old West and its well-drawn characters. Similarly, Variety magazine noted that Rawhide was a well-produced, adult Western with strong, believable characters. The review also highlighted the show's excellent writing and fine direction. Audience reactions to Rawhide were also largely positive. The show was a hit with viewers who appreciated its gritty realism and complex characters. Many fans praised the chemistry between the show's two leads, Eric Fleming and Clint Eastwood, who played trail boss Gil Favor and cattle hand Rowdy Yates, respectively. Rawhide was also recognized with several awards and nominations. The show received an Emmy nomination for Outstanding Western Series in 1960, and Fleming was nominated for Best Continuing Performance by an Actor in a Dramatic Series. In addition, Rawhide won a Western Heritage Award for Best Television Series in 1961. These accolades were a testament to the hard work and dedication of everyone involved in the production of Rawhide. The awards and nominations were a validation of the show's quality and a recognition of the talent and creativity of its cast and crew. The positive critical reception and awards for Rawhide helped to establish the show as a classic of the Western genre. The show's enduring popularity is a testament to its timeless appeal and its ability to resonate with audiences even today.
You made Buddy what he was, and whatever he did, you were part to blame. So now the only way you can live with yourself...
During the filming of Rawhide, the popular 1959 TV series, Clint Eastwood, who played Rowdy Yates, was known for his practical jokes. He once filled the boots of co-star Paul Brinegar, who played Wishbone, with cement. An unsuspecting Brinegar didn't realize what had happened until he tried to put his boots on. The series was shot in the desert, and the harsh conditions often took a toll on the cast and crew. Eric Fleming, who starred as Gil Favor, suffered from heat exhaustion multiple times during the filming. The production team had to take frequent breaks to keep everyone hydrated and cool. Despite the challenges, the cast and crew formed a close-knit community. They would often gather around a campfire in the evenings, sharing stories and enjoying each other's company. These moments of camaraderie helped to create a warm and friendly atmosphere on set. One of the most memorable episodes, Incident of the Widow, was filmed in only one take. The director, Ted Post, wanted to capture the raw emotion of the scene, so he decided to film it without any interruptions. The cast and crew were amazed by the final result, which was a powerful and moving episode. The horses used in the series were also an integral part of the production. The horse wranglers, who were responsible for the care and training of the animals, became close friends with the cast and crew. They would often share their knowledge of horses and the Old West, adding to the authenticity of the series. In conclusion, the making of Rawhide was filled with challenges, practical jokes, and moments of camaraderie. The cast and crew formed a tight-knit community, and the harsh conditions of the desert only served to strengthen their bonds. Through it all, they created a beloved TV series that continues to captivate audiences today. Rawhide, a 1959 TV series, holds a significant place in film history. It aired for 8 seasons, making it one of the longest-running Western series. The show's success can be attributed to its star, Eric Fleming, and a young Clint Eastwood, who played the trail boss and his right-hand man respectively. Rawhide's influence on future filmmaking is evident in its portrayal of the American West. The series was one of the first to depict the harsh realities of the cattle drive era, moving away from the romanticized versions seen in earlier westerns. This realistic approach would later inspire filmmakers to create more gritty and authentic westerns. The series also had a substantial impact on the careers of its cast and crew. Clint Eastwood, who played Rowdy Yates, would go on to become one of Hollywood's most influential directors and actors. The series creator, Charles Marquis Warren, was also a prolific director and producer, contributing significantly to the Western genre. Rawhide inspired several subsequent works. The series' theme song, composed by Dmitri Tiomkin with lyrics by Ned Washington, became a hit single. Additionally, the show's format and characters have been referenced and parodied in various media, including films, TV shows, and video games. In conclusion, Rawhide's legacy and influence extend beyond its initial run. Its realistic portrayal of the American West and the careers it launched continue to resonate in film and television today.
Crazy one.
That's enough.
It's all right. I'm quite accustomed to stupidity. Let's see the patient.
Did you know that the popular 1959 TV series Rawhide not only entertained viewers, but also left a lasting impact on their lives? We'd love to hear your personal experiences and memories related to this classic show. How did Rawhide affect you? Did it inspire you to explore westerns more deeply or influence your perspective on cinema? Share your stories with us and engage with fellow fans. Let's reminisce together about this iconic series. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic explorations. Your support helps us continue these conversations and delve into the world of classic television. We can't wait to hear from you.
You were right about a lot of things.